Yo, look, I think I'm going to create a new series where I label these joints when fanboying goes wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fanboying, opposed to just being an enthusiast for something and defending something that's defendable, say that fast 5 times, there's a difference between the two. See, when you're an enthusiast, you may try to defend some things or some aspect of a product or services because you like them even though somebody else doesn't like them. That's different. But fanboying is the act of damage controlling anything that happens by your company of choice, okay? Regardless of how foul, how ridiculous, and how stupid it is. And particularly if another company were to do that, you would jump down their throats. Here is a pure case of why fanboying for any of these companies is the dumbest thing to do, period. But before we get too deep into that, yo, it's your boy MM2K back again with another one. Yo, y'all gonna love this one or y'all gonna hate it, I don't care. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, please. So you know when your boy the Doc is dropping these doses, because I'm dropping one today, baby. But I'm gonna try not to be too long. I don't know, can't promise anything. Here's the deal. All right. So today, your boy gets up. You know I like to raid Twitter. You can follow me at MM2K on Twitter. I like to start a lot of stuff, okay? I was getting up, starting some stuff about MPD numbers in Xbox One X something, but I'm gonna do a completely different video on that. Then came across this gem, this comedy gold gem of an article based from PlayStation, and it reads, oh my God. Introducing the PlayStation Classic, launching this December and preloaded with 20 generation defining games. And they got little details on it, you know what I'm saying? And they proudly announced it. So let me read you some of the article. It says, almost 25 years ago, the original PlayStation was introduced to the world, developed by Sony Computer Entertainment. It was the home console in video game history to ship 100 million units, offering consumers a chance to play games with real-time 3D rendered graphics. Today, we're excited to announce that we are bringing back the original PlayStation experience and a new miniaturized version, PlayStation Classic. The console will come preloaded with 20 classic titles, including fan favorites such as Final Fantasy VII, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer, Type 4, Tekken 3, and Wild On. And it goes on and on and on. Here's the problem. And big ups to the homie, Danny Pena of Gamertag Radio. In a tweet, he highlights the following, captioning this whole release information. I was at a Gran Turismo event recently where they had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4 games. And the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, they look ancient. Like, why would anybody play this? PlayStation's Jim Ryan. So, here's why he put out that quote. This was in response to consumers saying, hey, PlayStation, what's up with backwards compatibility? Microsoft is doing this. You don't seem like you're approaching this, but you got this PlayStation Now service that is pretty costly and it's not really smooth. Like, what's up with that? Looks like a money grab. And you had people coming to the defense and damage controlling this, and then Jim Ryan himself made that statement about why would people want to play this? Now, on the heels of Nintendo having success with this miniature version of its Nintendo classic games, now Sony is doing this. They're bringing you preloaded these ancient looking games. Like, really? Please, there's no damage control in this. This is ridiculous. And here's why I'm highlighting this and why this is a big deal to me. It's not a big deal that Sony wants to do. I don't care about goods and products and services that companies do per se that I'm not interested in. I'm not one of those people. Here's why I'm highlighting this. Because Sony fanboys with so much vigor say, Sony would never do this. Sony is the market leader. Why do they have to follow anybody else? And I keep telling them time and time again, it don't matter who's the market leader, because they are in the market, quote unquote, period. They're going to follow whatever has good market trends, whatever makes money. So in lieu of that, when I tell you PlayStation fanboys, just like how I tell this Xbox fanboys and the Nintendo fanboys, success mirrors success. If Microsoft sees success with its $2.1 billion strategy of trying to hit you what appears to be low fidelity games across the 2.1 billion phones, tablets, PCs, whatever the case may be, and they see success with being hardware agnostic, Sony is going to follow suit. Here you have Jim Ryan saying himself, he was at an event with the older games from his company, and they looked ancient. Why would anybody play this? And on the heels of Nintendo having success with those ancient looking games, Sony is now proudly announcing they're doing the same thing. These are publicly traded companies. These are not angels. They are not the definitive groups of morality. They are here to make money, okay? Get out of your fanboy cubbyhole. Get out of the Harry Potter imaginary land like these companies really mean good. None of them do. They're here to make money. They're here to use you as a catalyst to the investors. They will do whatever they can perception-wise to make themselves look good. That's any publicly traded company because their moves are dictated by the market. So, I hope this has been a very valuable lesson to all fanboys. Success mimics success, and if Microsoft does initiate, again, I'm speculating, if they do initiate a low fidelity phones, tablets, and whatever hardware out there strategy, then Sony's going to attempt to mimic the same thing too. So therefore, you need to be very conscientious, very leery, and not just be laid back and say, oh, Sony will never do it, Sony will. This is prime example that any of them are capable of doing what? Anything. And that's it from your boy MM2K. Hey, yo, tell me what you think about what I had to say, whether you liked it or not in the comment section below. Like I always tell y'all can come with me or come at me. It don't matter to your boy. But regardless, I want to see what you think. You know what I mean? With that being said, if you like what you hear, you know where to find me. I'm on the corner of every boulevard. Check out my links below to follow me. Yo, I co-host a show with your mans, Dirk Griggity, and your mans, TRS. It's called Scram Punks. It comes out every Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Yo, check out my YouTube channel for more details on that. Last but not least, follow my brethren, the Broadband Bullies. We doing the damn thing. I got another show dropping with your boy Nethel soon, where we're doing it for the Xbox fans that is not the fanboy, but doesn't subscribe completely to the hate. So follow the details on that. Plus, we got all types of things, man. Big ups to Jay Gotham and the other PlayStation S people that we have in the group, man. We have a wide spectrum of gamers within the Broadband Bullies. Check out that Patreon link. Check out that Discord link to hook up with us, you know what I'm saying? And last but not least, yo, do not be fooled. Get out of Harry Potter land. These game companies are capable of anything. Be on your P's and Q's. You have a wonderful gaming day.